Alrighty, I am heading into Melbourne to go and see my son. I'm so excited about that. I've just unhitched the caravan and just going to take the truck in. It's running really well. I've just checked all the fluids. Everything's holding good. The oil looks nice and clean and full, and filled the petrol tank up, and we're ready to rock and roll. So, yay! What do you reckon, Mass?
Famous men, they come and
Oh, I love it.
I don't know. All I know is clear. I'm still here. I'm the husband of the wife of Mr. Wu.
This is Bass's awesome
She
room.
feeds me up with nice chops.
Studio.
A charm she has a lot. Don't know exactly what.
I love
It's just a little something that the others haven't got. Our honeymoon in China was a do. We visited borders quite a few.
So good. George Formby on the ukulele.
I'm the husband of the wife of
Oh, I
Mr.
love
Wu.
those crackles.
She feeds me up with nice chop suey too.
So I just woke up and I'm just getting dressed and getting ready to venture outside. I slept in Sebastian's camper van, which is where I am right now. So cute. I love it. It felt kind of like being in my little caravan a little bit. Like it felt really homely and really nice. I'm just gonna put a bit of makeup on because I'm feeling a bit bleary this morning, but yeah, I'm gonna go talk to them. And it's just been so amazing. We've had so much fun, and I'm just enjoying his company so much, and his beautiful girlfriend. And we went out to this crazy thing last night. It was meant to be a jazz club, but it was just some very strange music. I'll put a little clip in because I was giggling like a crazy person up the back. Thank God we were up the back. I was like, I would have been really embarrassed, but it was very strange music, and I don't even think it was very musical, and we paid $25 to go and see it, and it was pretty tragic. Anyway, it was good for a giggle. I kept giggling about it afterwards. Well, every now and then I just kept thinking of it and going, oh my God, that was so funny. Like, it's going to give me giggles for the rest of my life, I think. Just anyway, we've had so much fun. We went to Spotlight yesterday because I needed a new sheet because my fitted sheet in my caravan has a big rip down the middle, which happens when you're just using one sheet over and over again, I guess. And so yeah, and Sebastian's sheet had also ripped, so it was his birthday on the weekend, so I was like, well, I'll buy you, new sheets for your bed. And we both went to Spotlight, and that's something I don't get to do very often because I don't go to places where big shops like Spotlights and Kmart's and things like that. Yeah, so I think we're going to go to Bunnings today too. There's no mirror in here, so the reason I'm doing my makeup while I'm making this video is because I actually can see myself as I'm using the phone as a mirror. It's not particularly effective, but it's better than nothing, and my makeup is very basic. So hang on a minute, I'm getting messages from Sebastian. What is he saying to me? He's saying, yay. Oh, because I told him I slept like a log. I really did. I slept like an absolute log. I was pretty tired though, because I'd driven here. It was about 2 hours to get here. I've left the caravan back at the caravan park, and I just drove the truck in. But it was a nice drive. It was pretty easy, and there wasn't too much cityness to deal with because we're on the right side of the city. So I pretty much bumped off the highway and turned off 2 streets, and I was here. So that was bonus. And yeah, we went into Sydney Road and went and sat at the back of the retreat, I think it's called. Had a nice mineral water there, and I just need to blend this a bit better. I've not done a very good job here. That'll do. Something like that. Make my rosy cheeks. I don't think I'll be able to do eyeliner because I can't see that well, so we won't worry about that. And then dropped Rosie off at work, and then we came back here, had some dinner, and then went back out again, and then went to see this crazy musician, Cy Gorman his name was, and he did say that the second half of his set was a bit experimental, but I'm going to show you around this little cute little camper van. Check this out. So, isn't it cute? That's a little kitchen area, and this is the Pixie sleeping on the bed there, and curtains out the back. It's quite noisy because the road here is quite noisy at the moment, but during the night it wasn't actually too bad. Yeah, so that was really fun. But a big day for me, so we're gonna do a little bit more running around today, and I'll probably head back to the van later on this afternoon, and I'll fill you in on what's next on my road tripping adventures. I actually did manage to do a bit of eyeliner. I have no idea how straight it is, because the problem is I'm half blind as well without glasses. I really cannot see. Everything is very blurry. But you can't wear glasses when you're doing makeup, so this is a challenge for me. I kind of do it by braille. I'm kind of like, I can feel, I have to sort of feel where my eyes are. Anyway, I don't use very much makeup, just a little bit to make me not so tired. Although I did have a really good sleep. So just a little bit of mascara. How's that? Not too bad. A little bit of lippy. I'll be ready to face the big wide world. That's my 5-minute beauty routine. What do you reckon, guys? Will that do me? Let me have an actual look, see what I actually look like. Oh yeah, it's not too bad. Pretty happy with that. Blend it in a little bit. Where's that little brush? Oh my gosh. It's one good thing about getting older, I reckon. Your eyesight fails at the same time as your looks are starting to decline, and so when you look at yourself you still think you look really good because you can't see properly. Hey. No, I'm feeling really good. My heart is so happy at the moment. It's been really, I guess, the next evolutionary step in my healing journey from complex PTSD, which causes so many issues, and next phase is really about connections, and feeling confident and comfortable in re-establishing human connection rather than isolating, which is what I have been pretty much, doing for the last few years. I'm really trying to put myself back into social situations and to get more comfortable and not feel as triggered or sensitive or self-conscious about that. Doing YouTube has been really helpful for that. Like, I can express myself without, the fear of judging everyone around me as to, how are they receiving what I'm saying, and am I doing it right, and, all that kind of stuff. That's partly autism as well, is not reading social cues very well. Am I talking too much? Am I supposed to be quiet now? Am I supposed to leave now? Like, there's a lot of, communication stuff which is quite draining energetically for me. So, but I understand, like working with my psychologist, that it is important for me to reintegrate and to have some positive, life-affirming human connection experiences, which can basically revalidate that human beings are not all scary and dangerous and out to hurt you, and that there are good humans in the world. And so yeah, I've been really working on that, so you'll see me doing a lot more things with other people, connecting with people. There's one fly in here, he keeps flying around. I've been trying to whack him all the time. He's very elusive. There's always this one. I have a fly swat in my caravan and I'll get him pretty quick, but I have no fly swat in here, so I've been swatting him with my t-shirt, but he's determined. But yeah, to me it's, oh, there he is. I want to get him right now. Here we go. Oh, got him. Ah, yeah. I think I got him. I can't actually see. Maybe he flew away. Well, he got a good whack anyway. Yes. Yeah, and it is making me feel really good. Like, it's nice to have positive interactions with nice human beings. It's just a matter of making an effort with the right kind of people and making connections with the right kind of people that accept you for who you are and make you feel good about yourself. And I've had that. I've had a few of those experiences now. Like, you know, people like Philly and Keely making an effort to come all the way and see me. Tammy and Tiara's, oh, he's still around, you bugger. Tammy and Tiara's making an effort to drive all the way out to see me and give me big hugs and tell me I'm a good human, you know. And I really needed to hear that, because I just, yeah, I was struggling, because I think it's not that I don't know I'm a good human. It's just when life experiences equal what looks like a lot of failure, it's hard not to think, well, I've failed at life so badly, so there must be something wrong with me. You know, you tend to internalize that and get quite down about it. So I need to start believing in myself, you know. That's why I'm really big on the unicorn thing, because there's a little meme that I found years and years ago, and I'm, you know, kept it and use it quite often, and it's got a unicorn lying on a psychiatrist's lounge, which is the story of my life. You know, I spend my life on psychologists and psychiatrists talking about how to get past all the stuff I've been carrying all my life. And anyway, it's this cute little cartoon, and this unicorn's lying there, and the guy's saying, you just need to believe in yourself, to the unicorn. And I just thought that was hilarious, you know, because you know, do you believe in unicorns? But you know, sometimes maybe a unicorn needs therapy because everyone's told him that he's not real, and that they need to be told that, you know, they need to believe in themselves. And that's kind of why I relate to unicorns. And I have unicorns all around my caravan. There he is, he's still alive. Sorry about all this whacking, but I get so annoyed by one fly. And so yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm learning to believe in myself again, and that might take a little bit of pushing myself outside my comfort zone, and my tendency to sort of withdraw from the world and isolate, which I was, you know, pretty much forced to do recently because I couldn't go anywhere anyway. So that's made me sort of more determined to now that I can, now that the truck's working, now that the caravan feels so good. And yeah, I'm excited about the future. For the first time in a long time, I'm actually excited about the future. It's taken all these years to come to terms with, I'm okay that I live in a caravan. You know, I am technically homeless and I can't afford traditional housing, but instead of looking at that as, oh, you know, that's a tragedy because of what my life used to be like before, and comparing it to what I had before and feeling like I'd failed somehow to succeed in the world of business and entrepreneurship, with my business, you know, and my health and all these things, like so many things were going wrong that it was hard to focus on feeling right, feeling okay. But I am starting to feel like okay, and I think, you know, the carnivore diet has been a huge part of that for me. And I know, I do try to tell everyone with various problems to just give it a go, because the mental health clarity that comes from it has enabled me to really kind of focus on what is important in my life more. It gives you a sense of optimism and vibrancy. It's like the life inside you, like your body's getting the nutrients it's so needed, and all of a sudden you have this new gusto for life. And I didn't really go into it expecting mental health benefits. I was really needing some serious physical healing because, you know, multiple autoimmune conditions, and I was in a lot of pain, you know. So that was what I sought it for, was for the healing, and I was very dubious. But the thing I noticed straight away was the mental health benefits. And since I, you know, have been falling off the wagon a few times and eaten the wrong thing, the first thing that suffered is my mental health. Like leading up to Christmas, that you know, the Christmas meltdown was really because leading up to Christmas I'd gone to 3 Christmas carol services, and I love singing, and I love Christmas, you know, for that aspect of it, the joy and the celebration of it. But it also came with a lot of food afterwards. There'd be like tables with, you know, all the Christmassy kind of treats, like Christmas mince pies and shortbreads and lollies, and I was just like, oh, it's Christmas, it'll be okay, you know. So I had let myself indulge in those things as a treat, and it's not a treat, because at the end I just felt really depressed again, and instantly. It was just such a interesting thing to compare it to, because I'm realizing that was the way I've struggled with all my life when I've been eating carbs and sugar and stuff. But I mean, it's not just diet. I think diet's a huge part of it, but it's also been therapy with an amazing therapist who I really connect with, and I actually have an appointment with her today. So we'd already arranged it for after the big caravan event, because I knew that was going to be a big deal for me to see, you know, break it down, and how did I cope, and did I not get overwhelmed, because last time, you know, I've tried going to a few vintage caravan events, and it used to be my jam, it was my thing, but I just found the huge socialization with multiple people, it just got so overwhelming to me that I would end up in my caravan just hiding with the curtains drawn, just not really wanting to integrate with people, and feeling a little bit antisocial, and then feeling really self-conscious about being antisocial. What are people going to say about me, and that I think I'm rude, and you know. So this was a really good test to see how far I've come with my healing journey, so which will never end. I mean, I'm going to be on a healing journey until the day I die, and that's, I think, what humans are supposed to do. So anywho, I'm going to go play with my boy now, because he's up and about, and go and hang out with him in the garden. It's just so lovely here, and yeah, I'm loving life. I'm loving life. Okay, we're going for a bike ride apparently. Woohoo! Alright, you lead the way. Oh, what a weird bike. Wee, sharp turn. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure how to do it. Oh, that's better. There we go. Now we're riding. I think it needs a bit of air, Bessie. The front tire's a bit flat. Yeehaw. Well, that wind's picking up. Look at this super cool bathroom at this restaurant, Mexican restaurant, where Bass's girlfriend works. Isn't it awesome? It's huge. I'm so impressed with that.